It must have been something you said. Mm-hmm. Window cap. Cool. It must have been something you said. I just died in your arms tonight. Oh yeah, yeah. It must have been something you said. All right. Spotify open. See how that goes.
Shorty want me so bad, do your knees hurt? Yeah, I'm counting paper guap in my beamer, yeah. I just had the worst day of my motherfucking life. I'm trying to act like I lost a piece of me. You stole my heart and took away my soul. Threw kerosene all on the coal and lit a match, babe.
Hello, Swish. How you doing, mate?
You picked the time and place and show that you would not cave. You can't keep hiding behind the silence. I get caught in your violence know you too well. There's no more fighting.
How's the team looking? How's everything looking?
I can't keep lying right to myself.
Nrl.
I've seen better days. I'm in a world I can't escape. Took me down a path I hate.
I love to hear that, brother. I love to see that. That's exactly what we want to see. Green arrows, tick, 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 all the way up. That's a huge jump. Huge. Very, very insane. Very nice work, sir. Or madam. I'll go with sir, but could be madam. So, very nice work. Captain Drinky. Hurt me a lot. I think this, as I've said, I'll say it every time. Not having Drinky this season has mostly hurt my team, and I've been tinkering in between like the top 2 to 4K. So I can only imagine where I would have been if I just had Drinky from that point. Hurts. But it's part of the game. I'm currently looking at doing an every position analysis. I can't believe it's actually wild that Aaron Clark is 55 points behind AFB, and Aaron Clark was not starting at the start of the season. Rod, how you doing, mate? Let's go. This week is very important for the whole season. Well, let me tell you, I'm doing some very, very aggressive trades this week. Like, I mean, super aggressive. Like 3 trades going down to 9 trades left, going balls to the wall. Two of them will be season keepers, I hope. But yeah, I'm loading up. Let's just say I'm kind of loading up on the Bulldogs for their upcoming run. I thought I was going to lose more, but I only ended up, I mean, it's still a lot, but I went down 893 spots, I think. I thought I was going to go down like 3,000, maybe 5,000 spots. I thought I was going to take a heavy drop this round, but I didn't. So that's okay. I'm very excited for these team lists. Praying to see a Campbell, praying to see Galvin starting. There's a lot of things I want to see. But yeah, I'm also big news, lads. Big news. Today, I don't know whether it's going to be a part of this live stream or I'm just going to do a separate recording, but I am going to start doing the podcast. So it's going to go on to like Spotify. I'm pretty sure Spotify for creators still goes to like Apple Music and stuff, but I'm not 100% on that. But definitely going to Spotify. I really want to start having a bit more structure to like the videos I'm doing, and I think if I can either do that when it's not alive and I'm sort of set up and I know what I'm going to talk about, it's going to be 20 times better. And I think also the ability for people just to listen in the car through Spotify and stuff will be top notch as well. Have the team list come through yet? Nope. But yeah, we shall see how we go. So yeah, I'm gonna get this out. I was thinking, like, do I do a podcast? Like, do I do what I talk about and put it on Spotify now, or wait till the new season? Like, there's only 10 rounds left now. Yeah, so that was something I was thinking about, but I think I'm just gonna get it out there. Hello, Lawrence. How you doing? Team list in. All right. Wait, why don't I see it on NRL.com? Okay, I see it. Boom. Welcome, everyone. Welcome in if you're tuning in live. Nice to see you guys again. We are going through the NRL team lists of round 18. This is an absolutely massive week. Hello, Queenslander. How you doing, mate? Really massive week in terms of just trades in general. We have limited trades left. It's Origin bye week, so major bye round. Then coming into sort of our Origin players going to actually back up next week, because we thought that would happen in previous Origin rest periods, quotation marks, and that didn't happen. So this is going to be a really interesting period, because maybe sometimes now people will sort of go, oh, maybe I'll just take a gamble and maybe Cleary will play the third game. So let's get into it. I see Selwyn Cobbo's face. I don't know who that is. Bateman. They put Bateman in there, sure. Bulldogs versus Broncos. This is going to be an absolute cracker of the game. Wait. I must not have seen this. Oh, so has Reece Walsh been put into like reserves or something for Queensland? I haven't seen the actual list, but I thought, where's Hammer? Wait, what's gone on? Wasn't Hammer named at fullback, or did I see some fake type of Walsh 18th man? What about Hammer? Is he injured? Oh my God, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Don't say one thing. I thought I was looking at the Dolphins. I had a massive mind blank. I take it back. I'm sorry. All right. Bulldogs versus Broncos, 8 p.m. I was getting confused with Walsh and Hamo fullback. But yeah, okay, so Walsh is 18th man. Okay, that makes me feel even better about my trades that I'm doing. Connor Tracy, he actually had a really good Supercoach week last week. So Blake Wilson and Anari Tuwala joined the backline with Stephen Crichton and Jake Carraz. The Carraz, let's be honest, guys, Carraz getting like put into the reserves, was it? Or just 18th or for New South Wales? Wow. And Tim Williams said it on SC Playbook. He says he's not going to go because he could go to Origin. Plus, To'o with the injury to his hamstring, you don't know what's going to happen there. boy, oh boy, is that crazy. I'm actually happy with that because it puts pressure on other people's teams. But yeah, it is what it is, right? He's going to be a season keeper. Hold him. Harry Hayes and Sam Hughes are the new props in place of Max King and Daniel Suluka for Fafita concussion. Two fresh faces on the bench with Hopboy and Kurt Moran for Kurt Mann. So Bulldogs actually have some outs here. The good thing is that somehow Burton is not listed as a reserve or just in the New South Wales squad. In some way. That is huge, I think, if you're a Bulldogs fan in general. And I think it's huge in terms of just the team itself and Supercoach wise. So you've got someone who's going to steer the ship. Galvin's on the bench. No! My trades are gone. Galvin on the bench. I need to see Campbell playing, or else I think I have to trade Galvin. Oh man. So at the moment, my trades, I both have Kickout and Preston coming in, but it might change now with this. That's a hit to the ball sack. Selwyn Cobbo is back in the NRL and will line up at fullback in place of Reece Walsh. Dean Mariner also joins the back line in place of Maroons debutant Shibasaki. He's in the Origin team. Shibasaki's in the Origin team. Okay. With Payne Haas and Pat Carrion also. Look, if Queensland go out and win this game, hats off to Billy Slater, but I cannot see it happening. But holy hat. If they win this game, huge. Shibasaki has 12 tries. I don't care if he has 20, okay? I don't want to hear it. Origin is a different game. All right, so Supercoach-wise here, nothing crazy. I think, as I said, that Burton is playing is super good if you're grabbing in Preston and Kickout this week, or you already have them, which is also very good. There's not really anyone we can super jump to. If you are a Galvin owner like me, you're praying that your other 5'8" is playing. If not, it looks very, very rough. I'm not sure what I'm going to do there. At this point, it feels like that Galvin is just going to be an interchange player. Am I right in saying that, guys? It feels like he's going to be sitting on the interchange, sort of be an impact player like a Jacob Little. Hello, Rugby League Realm. How you doing? So yeah, what do you guys think? If you, I'm a Galvin owner. Do you think he should be a trade out or just sit there? Raiders Dragons 5:30 p.m. Saturday, the 5th of July. Some trades have come in this week. For long time no speak. Yes, sir. How have you been? Trades have been coming in for KO weeks. Now, this is going to be an interesting game. The biggest thing is Tupelotu's obviously been hamstrung a lot in terms of him just warming up, and then Nathan Lawson, is it, that came in? But no, he hasn't been. Did he get dropped? Very interesting. Let's look at it. The Origin call-up for Josh Papali means Corey Horsburgh slides from lock to prop. Morgan Smithies is promoted from the bench to start in number 13, and Trey Mooney is added to the interchange. A host of injuries and Val Holmes' absence on Maroons duty has forced the coach to dig deep into his squad with Sione Finau, Tyrrell Sloan, Raymond Fatala Mariner, Loco Pacifici Tonga, Hami Sele, and Michael Mollo all coming into the 17 for the trip to Canberra. Hamish Stewart, concussion, Luciano Leilua, Nathan Lawson, shoulder, and Toby Couchman, shoulder. Now, Toby Couchman, I think, was a dislocated shoulder, are all missing from the team that beat the Eels. This is going to be a very, very tough game for Dragons, I think. I think I can see the potential in people going weeks in a game like this. It's also very, very scary because he has such a bad floor sometimes, or low floor. I think if you've held on to Horsburgh this whole time, congrats to you. boy, oh boy, Horsburgh not getting picked for one Origin game this series where everyone thought he was a shoo-in. Absolutely crazy. Also, Zach Hossing could be in line for another great game here. He got 102 last week for memory. He was in my team. He's still in my team. I'm very, very happy I've held him. So that's going to be a very interesting watch. But I'm very cautious of KO weeks here, guys. Jed Stewart, also another big trade in this week. I'm fine with that because he's basement priced and you can do a lot of cash moves with him. I really like it. I think he's the last guy you're going to get really to make a move with besides Karapani. Now you can't really go Karapani to make the big cash move, and I think Jed Stewart will be the last CTW we do it. With the reason being, not that there's not going to be availability of others, it's more that we need to be in crunch time of getting premiums in right now. And if Jed Stewart is your pathway to do it, then do it. Yeah, interesting here. So no Val Holmes, obviously, for Origin. This could be a very high-scoring game for Canberra. Be a very interesting watch. Now, big game here, Cowboys versus a Storm without their Origin players, 7:35. Also, I swear Sandon Smith better be named because I went Grant hoping Sandon Smith will still be named. We'll see how that goes. Last time they played, Scott Drinkwater scored 100, I think, for memory, against the Storm. We'll see if he can replicate that. He's been the one player that I haven't owned that has been absolutely obliterating me and my chances of even coming close to winning Supercoach. But yeah, at the moment, we have Tom Duffy takes over at halfback from Tom Dearden, while the absence of Ruben Cotter, Jeremiah Nanai, and Reece Robson on Origin see a new look pack that includes McLean, which is big in, and John Bateman from groin injury. Now, the last time this happened, Cowboys played absolutely garbage, like really bad. Harrison Edwards takes over at hooker. I'm pretty sure they versed Dolphins. I could be wrong. Kai O'Donnell starts in the back row. Mackay Cutters, hooker, Temple. Mackay Cutters, hooker, Temple. Kalepo makes his NRL debut off the bench. So they do actually have some nice coverage here. Bateman being one of them, or like Jordan McLean is absolutely massive. It's still looking to be, if you are a Jerome Hughes owner, the Jerome Hughes show here with no Munster. They still have Pappy, which could have an absolute field day. He will be my vice captain, Brian Pappenhausen, this week, and Eli Katoa. So the team is still strong here. Where they've been really bad lately, the Storm, is just in terms of their errors, and I feel like their forward pack is not as good as what it used to be. So that's going to be an interesting watch here, but no Xavier Coates. Suafalago hamstring sees Grant Anderson slide on the wing, with Kane Bradley coming in the other wing and Joe Chan named at centre. Wishart replaces Maroon's captain. He's such a good replacement, Wishart. Replaces Cameron Munster. 5'8", while Bronson Garlick comes in for Harry Grant at hooker. Pezzett joins the bench in the utility role. I always forget how to pronounce this, guys. Tui Kamakamika comes in at prop, and Nelson Asofa Solomono slides to lock to cover Trent Liaro. So a lot of outs for Melbourne here. You think Cowboys are winning? That could be a good shout. Well, let's go to the next game. Round 18. Sunday, 6th of July, my captain is playing. You can guess who it is. No, it's not Marky Mark. It's James Tedesco. I think everyone should have James Tedesco as their captain. And if you're really brave, you can go Marky Mark. Let's see. Roosters, Tom Rodwell will make his NRL debut on the wing, with Mark moving to the centres to replace Robert Toya, who is in camp with the Maroons. Does anyone know, does he score roughly the same being in centres versus wing? Does anyone know, or is it better? That's an interesting topic. Absence of Angus Crichton, Connor Watson, Lindsay Collins, and Spencer Leniu on Origin duty sees Makesi Makatoa. Can I just say, people need to start naming people a bit easier, okay? Just call him Ben. Make it easy for me, please. Benaya Iolo and Blake Steep join the starting side, while Egan Butcher returns from concussion to replace Sua Wong. Max McCarthy also earns his NRL debut on bench alongside Zach Docker-Clay, Taylor Losualu, and D. Lasali Va'a. I hope I pronounce these. Well, Swish, you've read into my crystal ball. I'll be touching on that a bit later. But yes. Heath Mason's suspension sees Sunny Turuva slide to fullback and Charlie Staines come onto the wing. Adam Dewey moves to the 5'8" position with Appy concussion. Oh, was it Cat 1? Oh, I didn't know that. Sideline, and Luke Lalawi is the new center for star Robert Toa. No, Stafford Toa, sorry. With Talonza Silva departing, Tristan Hope takes over at hooker in just his second NRL appearance. Charlie Murray is the new face on the bench. So they've really hurt in the hooker position. Please tell me. So Sandon Smith is starting, thank God. Really interesting play here. Vice captain, as I said, might even get taken out. Riley Smith, yeah, we'll see. All right, so that's really interesting. As I said, I think Tedesco is the captaincy pick there. No Luai, so it's Dewey, Fainu. Buller's out. Going to be very, very tough for the Tigers. It could just be a high-scoring game, that one. All right, Sea Eagles versus the Rabbits. Now, I think this could be a very interesting game, but we have Turbo still doing his thing, not at fullback. Just the one change on the team that beat the West Tigers, with Tommy Talau added to the bench in place of Nathan Brown biceps. Talau has recovered from a hamstring injury, sure. Alex Johnson will continue his chase for the all-time try-scoring record from fullback as he fills in for Latrell Mitchell. Isaiah Tass comes in on the wing. Ewan Aiken moves to the centres, and Jack Whiten goes to 5'8" to replace Cody Walker. Is Cody Walker out again? Bro, this guy needs to retire, man. You can't keep being in and out. Like, what is going on? It's just ruining the chemistry. Wait, he's in the reserves? No, there's no way he plays. Man, if you went Cody Walker, also Metcalf had an ACL. So, interesting watch here again. I still have Turbo. I was still happy with his performance last week. And Garrick, of course, which is huge. So we'll see how they connect and do again, and if they have still got that chemistry there. Yeah, and he got 90 last week. Yep. So that's huge. So that's your team list. Now, guys, I actually have something I wanted to do with you if you guys did want to do this. Round 18 team list. Now, I'm going to be doing a podcast, and what I'm going to be doing in the podcast, it's obviously a separate recording, is I'll run through the team lists again, but very briefly, like just hitting on what I think the biggest factors are. But I wanted to do an all position analysis. So I'm just going to show you what I've been... Oh, did I delete it? It's a dark notepad. But if you wanted to stick around for this... I wanted to chat about the positions, also who I am looking at in my trades. I will show you my trades now. So at the moment, my trades are pretty massive, to be honest with you. I've gone for a big week of trades. I've gone Asako down to Jed Stewart. Then I've gone Hubner to Preston. Then I've gone AFB to Kickow. Let me know what you think about that in the chat if you really like those trades or you think I'm going a bit overboard. Do you think AFB is a warranted trade? I'm really big on the Bulldogs. I really, really like their draw. If we look here just quickly, coming in round 18, so they've got Broncos, then they've got North Queensland away, into St. George at home, into Manly at home, into West Tigers away, into a depleted New Zealand, into Sydney Roosters, and then Melbourne Penrith, where we could look at sitting or maybe not, depends. So that was something I was very, very big on there. And then that leaves me with 229,000 in the salary. That'll leave me with 3 trades to really look and upgrade premiums. I think I'm close to going Hines to Cleary when he comes back and having Hughes and Cleary as my 2 halves. The Galvin situation really, really hurts me. I don't know if I'm going to have to trade now because of that, because it's really been a sore spot for me. Do I go weeks here? I don't really want to. I don't know what other 5/8s we can look at now with Metcalf gone. So maybe we can look into that now. But yeah, a very, very interesting watch. Nikorima also did his hamstring. Metcalf is done in ACL. Is Tino a sell? I don't think so. I personally don't think so. I think he's still a great player. And I just don't want to trade. Like, who would you trade out Tino for? Preston? Kickow? I reckon they virtually put up the same numbers, to be honest with you. Like, maybe Preston has a bit more attacking upside. But who would you really go to from Tino? Also, remember, Preston has like a 90 or 93 break even. So yeah, I know a lot of people are going KO weeks here. Maybe against St. George, this is the play. Let me just check. What is there? So Canberra they have the round 19 bye. But then by then, Jaden Campbell would be back. So I could then play Jaden Campbell into Broncos, West Tigers. Oh, I don't even know if it's a trade. Maybe I just take what Galvin gives. I don't know if I can be bothered putting a trade into there. Yeah, I think it's going to be very an unfortunate ending to the Warriors season this season in these next like 9 or 10 games. Just with the Metcalf injury, I can't. Just with the Barnett injury, just with everything that's happened. And that leads to my point is Aaron Clark going to possibly be a sell? There's actually two players that I can't believe I'm saying that I'm thinking about possibly selling. One is Aaron Clark, but I just want to see his minutes still and see what output he's going to give without Metcalf there. And the other one is Dylan Lucas. Now, the only reason I want to look at Dylan Lucas a bit closer is because of the Ponga and Sharp injury. It's going to be very, very tough for them. But does he actually take on more of the workload in terms of runs and doing a bit more? He could still average that 60. So that's something I'm looking at. But the thing is, how much attacking upside will he get now? I assume it's going to be a lot less, which then makes his ceiling lower. So there's a lot to look at there as well. So that's something I'm looking at. But literally in the 5/8, I cannot go to anyone. Maybe Dewey, but I just couldn't do it. Not at the end of the season. So I think my only play will be to literally wait for Origin is done, cop what Galvin gives me, take the lowest score. Hopefully Galvin is the lowest score. And wait for Munster and then just jag Munster in, because I don't want to go to weeks, especially one game and then into a bye. That just feels horrid. And maybe I won't do that. Maybe Galvin just sits on the bench and Jaden Campbell's just playing every week. Because if we look quickly, Gold Coast, they have the bye in 18 and then they're playing. Do they play every game? Why can't I drag this? Yeah, so they play every game after that. So if he's healthy and fine, maybe it's just Jaden Campbell in 5/8 and sit and look pretty. I think that's the right play. But yeah, that was something I'm looking at. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll do a separate video for the podcast. I think I'm going to do that. I think I'll do a separate video for the podcast and do a full positional analysis plus trade targets plus a bit more extra info rather than doing it with you guys, so then you get spoilt. I think that's the right play. But my team at the moment, after trades, thank God for Sandon Smith. Sandon Smith, Terrell May, and Tarpanay in my front row forwards. Then I've got Preston, Katoa, Hosking, and Colo and Kickow on my reserves, which I'll actually need to do this. Move that just in case anything happens. It won't really make a difference. But yeah, my 2RF looking very, very strong there. I think I'm not actually 100% certain at some point that Hosking could be a trade out in the next 1 to 2 weeks. I think maybe a bit further down the track, but I could be wrong. He's got a 30 break even coming into a depleted St. George team. So that's going to be a very, very interesting watch this week. Hopefully he has a nice game. Then I've got Hughes, Galvin off the bench. So that will likely be my lowest score. Then I have Garrick, Billy Smith, and Jed Stewart into Pappenhausen, Tedesco, and Turbo. Pappenhausen, my vice captain. Tedesco, my captain, which leaves me with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 this week in the major buys. If we look next week, I'm still looking pretty good. So I'm very happy with that. I think I have a really good amount next week. And that's the week where I'll really watch Dylan Lucas and Aaron Clark is next week. Is Tarpanay to Preston worth it? No, I don't think. Definitely not. Especially against St. George. Just looking ahead to next week, if Origin players don't play, it'll be a bit tight. Yeah. I mean, I'll be fine. I don't know what your team looks like, but I'll be able to do a bit of movement here. I will have next week, I will have 1, 2, 3. Wait, am I in the right one? Yeah, 19. So on round 19, I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. No. What am I doing? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 again. No, I'm not short. 5, 6, 7. What do you mean I'm not short? Wait, is next week still top 13? But either way, next week, so I need 17 for next week. So what I was looking at doing is, let's say McCarthy won't play. Did I count that right? Surely I have more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So I will need to do one trade next week. I need 17. So I think next week my trade will be... Oh, do you know what? Do you know what it is? Do you think I should not trade AFB? I feel like trading AFB is such a silly move. Like, yeah, he's off this week. But, man, if we look at their draw, like... Dolphins, Sydney, South, North Queensland, St. George. How can I get rid of AFB on a draw like that? I shouldn't do that, right? Don't trade AFB. Yeah. So this was my other plan. Do you guys want to hear my other plan? I'll show you my other plan. Literally my other plan was to trade Asako for Jed Stewart. Then I bank cash, right? I really want Preston and Kickow though. I really want them both. The Bulldogs run is so nice. So if I go Jed Stewart, right? How much cash do I have? I have 569,000. Then I go, you know what it is? Also, Hubner's playing as well. Is he playing in 19? He's just a number, isn't he? No, he's playing now. Maybe I just do one. Maybe I just go Hubner. Who do you think to kick out as a pod? And hope that Preston only gets a 50 or 60 and then get him cheaper next week? How does that feel? I have 700,000 money in the bank. You think Preston? Let's have a look here. You think Preston? Okay, so he played 80 minutes, 63 base. Huh? Is there a way we can get both? Let me think. Is there a way that we can get Kickow and Preston but do it another way so we keep AFB? It can't be Tino. What about this? What about, oh God, I was thinking Aaron Clark. I don't mind this. 302,000 in the bank, 10 trades left. Leaves me room to move a CTW to a premium. I like both, Lawrence. I think the Bulldogs run is really good. Do you think... Okay, so first of all, do you think Marky Mark is a must-have, guys? That's the biggest question. This is a topic I wanted to talk about in the podcast, but we'll talk about it a bit here. Now, I think a lot of people are going as Sarko or someone of relevance, similarity to Marky Mark, right? The problem is, in the next few weeks, we want Holmes, Lomax, Karaz, and who's the fourth CTW? Garrick? They're the top four, right? Oh, and Herbie. So Herbie, Holmes, Lomax, Garrick, Kiraz. Are they the top five? Are we all agreeing on that? Now, if you go Marky Mark now, I just think there's some games I've seen him where he's on like 30 points at the 65th minute, and it absolutely scares me. It really scares me. So you think Preston? I've gone against Holmes because of draw and trades left. Yeah. You're getting him as CTW 5. So Sydney Roosters have West Tigers St. George, Sharks away into Melbourne, into Manly away, into Dolphins away, Bulldogs, Para and Melbourne. It's a pretty tough run. It's a pretty tough run, if you ask me. Jeez. Okay. Do you think I'm crazy for saying that I possibly want to trade Lucas now, the way that the Knights are going with injuries? What are your thoughts on me when I said I'm possibly thinking about trading Dylan Lucas or Aaron Clark? Did you think I was an absolute nuffhead? Maybe it's Tino. The problem is I've got no one down to... This is when Beau Fermor becomes really, really nice because you can swing him down to center. You think it's Preston, eh? Wait, so Kickout will be on Katoni Stagg's side, right? And then who's on Preston's side when he runs it? What is it? Jesse Arthurs is the winger. Won't be Shibasaki. Who's the new center? Oh my god. Oh my god, Shibasaki's not going to be there. Oh my god. Oh my god. Load up. Load up. Load up on me. Yeah. So maybe we can sack one like this. How does this look? This looks better, right? And we keep AFB for next week. That means next week we'll have 10 trades left, and then I'll go 19. I'll go, oh God, it's going to look rough, isn't it? So I have, well, this is also, remember, this is calculating that everyone here is actually not backing up. Not backing up, right? If one of these Origin players backs up, I'm fine. Like if like a Payne Haas just comes out and says, I'm playing, I don't care. That is huge for me. So 1, 2, 3 now because of AFB. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. What? Did I? Bloody hell. You think 2 will back up CT dubs? Okay. I need McCarthy to play. That's what I need. McCarthy ain't doing it. But yeah, this feels really good. This feels better. This feels better to me. Get Preston in. Osaka goes out for Jed Stewart. I've now got 268k in the bank. And then if I need to do 2 trades next week, I can easily go. I don't think I'll go Dylan Lucas, but I could go like a Billy Smith or something to someone else. But gosh, you know what? Billy Smith has come in a bit clutch for me. Play with it more and go with your gut. My gut honestly tells me do you think Tony Staggs is a good defender? No way Haas plays. He needs a rest. Do you guys think Tony Staggs is a good defender? Like, I wish I could get info on how he's gone against Broncos. You're keeping AFB. Yeah, it sounds like the right play. It does sound like the right play. I think you guys are right in saying that. So we're keeping AFB. So we're getting... Okay, hold on. Wait, am I on 19? I'm not on 19. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I'm only going to have 15 for 19, though. That's bad. That's really bad. Count left first, then move to reserves. Yeah, most surely. I'm going to have 15. So that means I'll need to do 2 trades next week. That's and then Newcastle have Melbourne. Oh man. That's annoying. If I went McCarthy to Marky Mark, wouldn't that be really good? Am I crazy in saying that? If I went McCarthy to Mark, can I do that? McCarthy to... Oh, I'm short by 30k. I'm short by 30k. Oh yeah, I definitely will. But we're just brainstorming. We're just having fun talking about trades. You know, this is the best part of Supercoach to me. You know, like when you're just talking with people about your trades. Your rank is 1545. Mine is 3.8, I think. But I know this period for me is when I can creep up a bit in the ranks because I've been prepping for it. For like 4 weeks before major buys, I was already prepping. So I'm kind of like, I kind of got hosed last week because thanks to this channel. Sure. Good one. Good joke. Ha ha ha. Everyone's laughing. But Dylan Lucas plays next week. Is there someone we can go? There's no one. Hey, by the way, how do you look at the most traded of the week? Do you go players and then just do this? How do you look at a broader list? How do you look at like top 20 instead of top 10? Can you look at that? Can you look at it instead of top only 10? Does anyone know, by the way? So the most traded in players, is it like or is it only top 10? No? That is so dumb. So Preston, people are getting Hughes now. They learnt the hard way. Marky Mark for 4,802. James Tedesco, Scott Drinkwater, KO Weeks. KO Weeks is absurd. I'm so confused by that. Okay, what about if I still get Karapani? No, that's crazy. Don't talk like that. No, I can't do it. I can't do it. What about if I did do my play for Preston and Kickow? Preston, and I actually don't mind my thing. I'll be honest with you. I feel like the trades I did were very good, but I don't want to get rid of AFB. Maybe it's Tino. Oh, God. What do you guys think? Well, so Tino's going to miss. Well, he could get even more injured from 18. Misses 19. There's no way this guy's backing up with a sternum injury. Comes back in at 20 to verse who? West Tigers. New Zealand. Both away games. Penrith. South Sharks. New Zealand. Dolphins. Get Kane Bradley instead of Jed. Who the fudge is that? Nah, but I want Jed. Is Kane, what price is that? What is he at? 232. Storm second row forward. Storm? Yeah, but wait. But this guy, is he going to continually play? Yeah, but I can't do this. Oh, I can. Because I have Lucas. Oh, wait, no. Wait, he's a wing center? Wait, but why is he in the team? Is it just because of Origin and then he doesn't play anymore? So is he going to play next week as well? Wait, is he going to play next week? Are they playing next week? Well, I'm losing my mind. You guys are making me lose my mind. Let's just be honest. 19? They're playing, right? They don't have any buys, Melbourne. Wait, what injury? What injury? He will now with that injury. What injury? What injury? Oh. You're onto something, Sam. We could have found the solution. Hold on. Rewind. Hold on. So he's going to play this and next week plus more. This and next week plus maybe a bit more. Kane Bradley. So you're saying we go Kane Bradley 535,000. Okay. left in the bank. Get this little shit staying in. Make a bunch of cash. What's Hubner's break even? 60. It's atrocious. Hubner goes to Preston. And then wait, Kane might play next week? What do you mean might? What do you mean might? Oh, because Far-Largo's hamstring. Oh, man. Why is Supercoach so annoying? Oh. Do you guys ever have weeks where you're like, oh, I just want to quit? I just want to quit. I think I really like my trade, eh? I'll be honest with you. I'm not even capping. I need to look at Tino. How do you spell his last name? Oh my God, man. Oh. Wait. Far-Largo's out for 8 to 12 weeks? Is that what you're saying? Is that confirmed? I think you found it, brother. I think you found it. Sam, if I could make you a VIP, I would make you a VIP. You understand me? You, sir, have been chosen as very important. Okay, hold on. Okay, so we're going to do this. We're going to make this work. This is my thought process. We're going to get in Bradley. Bam. 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 Okay, just bear with me. Hubner goes to Preston. Get that piece of crap out of here. Wait, is Hubner starting? Man, I can't do this anymore. He's starting now? Is he playing 19? He's not. I still get rid of him. I'll still get rid of him. Okay, that's fine. Hubner? No. Last week he did not start. Thank you very much. Lawrence. Thank you very much, Lawrence. He came off the bench last week and he was crap. Lawrence. Oh, he still plays the same minutes? Okay, first of all, let me tell you something. There's a difference between whether you play the same minutes and you start with the team, or there's a difference between if you play the same minutes and you come off the bench. I don't know what the difference is. I just want to let you know there is a difference. Okay? All right, let's do this. I'm feeling it. Who do we get rid of? Who do we get rid of? Is it Tino? Do we do Tino? Do we do it? This is my thinking, right? We're replacing Tino with Kickow and Preston. Tino is in a shit team. And look, he's going to get 50 to 60 each week. Are we happy in saying that? Max 65. He's also injured. What's his break even? Nah, gone. I'm making an educated decision. I don't need you. No, it's done. I believe that all week I've been saying Kickow and Preston, Kickow and Preston, Kickow and Preston. We're doing this. Leaves us with 151,000 in the bank. Then next week, round 19, we're going to look like this. Okay, Bradley, you've got the green dot. That's what it looks like. So next week, we're going to have no Huss, no Grant. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Oh, yeah. That's it. Plus, we'll have 151 in the bank to possibly go someone to somewhere if need be. And it could honestly be a turbo to another fullback. Now, we all confident with that? We all good? Good. I need every one of you to just literally go to yourself right now, clap, pat on the back, and say, we did it. We did it. All right, let's call that a stream, eh? Let's finish on that beautiful, beautiful, beautiful team discussion, eh? Anyway, I'm very, very happy with that. I will tell you one thing before we end. One thing. I have a little smoky pick that I'm going to do in round 20. Dylan Edwards. I'm pretty sure I'm going Dylan Edwards in round 20. If I show you this Penrith draw from round 20, look at this. Look at this. Look at it. Okay, if he backs up for 19, Para, South, West Tigers, Gold Coast, Newcastle. What is that? Into Melbourne, Canberra Bulldogs. So I would then move him off around there. But those 5 weeks, very nice, very nice. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for the support once again. I've had an absolute blast doing that with you guys. And I will do a full structured, full positional analysis. So every position we're going to analyze, the trade targets, who we're getting in, who we think maybe we don't even need anymore, aka could it be Tino that we talk about. And I will get that up on a podcast as well for you all. So thank you so much. I hope you've enjoyed the stream once again, doing the live TLTs. I'll see you on the next one. And good luck. Nothing but green arrows. Do the good trades and see you soon. Peace.